This story is entitled, Just the Average Romantic, written by Club Penguin Trap House. I watched as she left her late shift, standing opposite her as she locked the door. I had prayed for someone like her. I trailed her as she walked the main road, the street lamps passing over her face as I walked along the side, remaining out of her peripheral view. I was easily concealed as she pushed her earbuds further into her ear, blocking the outside world from interfering with whatever noise she was currently blasting. I pulled my hood down further, the zipper touching my chin as I grinned with anticipation. I wasn't going to hurt her. I just wanted to be hers. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. She made a turn into the next road as I dashed through an opening in the bushes, leaving no curiosity for her peripheral vision. She walked with this short stride, almost a waddle-like strut. She walked with confidence, her shoulders emphasizing her posture, head held high. Her blonde hair fell awkwardly over her shoulders, her gray hoodie masking the majority of her long mane. She was beautiful, almost too beautiful. I just wanted her to be mine, and with time, it would surely happen. It had to. I had waited months for this. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. She made a stop, switching the song on her phone, quickly looking at the cars passing by. I watched as she let the phone drop back in her jeans pocket, the blue rips holding back a perfect amount of skin. She was one of the most wearable I had seen yet, and I believed she would truly enjoy meeting the others. I will not hurt her. I will be hers, and she will be mine, whatever it takes. She walks with such grace, her legs keeping a low but notable profile, hugging the denim she wears so often. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. She reached the gray block of windows she called home. This isn't good enough for you. You deserve a palace. You deserve the world. She walked into the lobby of the color-lacking tower. This is my time. I was born ready. I trailed her into the elevator, removing my hood to lower any suspicion, watching as she pressed the 9th floor. I pressed the 7th to show that I was most definitely not following her. I am just her average romantic, right? As I got off the elevator first, I entered the stairwell, waiting until I would think she was ready for me. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. I peered through the 9th floor stairwell window, watching as she unlocked room 907, slowly closing the door behind her. I checked my breath, my hair. Everything was perfect. It was time to shine. I waited outside, waited for any telltale noise to indicate that I would have the element of surprise. I heard a door click and made my silent entrance. I rattled the copy of her key that I made, silently fitting it into the rusty lock. I closed the door silently behind me and was met with the back of a tall gentleman standing over the couch, focused on the TV mounted on the wall in front of him. I slithered into the closet to my direct left, hiding comfortably behind the coats and sweaters. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. You have obstacles, but I would manage. He was tall, but what else? He was nothing compared to me. I am worthy of you and nothing less. I watched from the dark corner of the room, becoming one with the shadows. I am stealth, silent incarnate. I am here. She walked from the washroom, planting a kiss on Mr. Dark and Mysterious's cheek. That will be me. I am better than him. Just the average romantic. She walked into the bedroom, him responding with the oh-so-familiar, "Give me 5 minutes. With me, I will be there as soon as you ask." I took her departure from the general vicinity as my opportunity. Mr. Tall stands no chance against me. I have Mr. Silence on my side. I moved swiftly, slicing Mr. Tall across his meaty, thick neck. I caught his body, maneuvering him onto the couch he had once cast his shadow over. The couch had been covered in a once brown blanket, now a maroon color. I mopped up the flooding blood with the blanket, propping his body into the seat he had stood over. I steadied the head and left him to be discovered. 10 minutes of waiting passed by. Just the average romantic. She left their bedroom, calling Mr. Tall by his stupid pet names, looking to see what had him occupied enough to not join her. She walked behind him, not noticing the dimly lit but visible bloodstains on the blanket I had left draped across his shoulders. You're so close, but so much is left to do. I cannot wait to wear you. She put her hands on his shoulders, attempting to massage him as his lifeless head fell back, cold dead eyes glaring into hers. They'll love you, but don't be jealous when I wear them too. She tried to scream, but I had already caught her breath. Don't scream. I'll make it painless. She thrashed and resisted, but my blade was used to fear. My time to be hers was now. Just the average romantic. Just the average romantic. I cannot wait to wear you, darling.